Hello my students, welcome back. Today in this session we will do chapter 4 from an English LIT book. Okay, so the name of the chapter is How Glooskap Made the Birds. Okay, this chapter is about monsters and fairies. As you can see in the book, when you open, you can see a monster out here, isn't it so? See out here, you can see a monster, this one. Okay, so this is a very interesting chapter. So what happened is that we'll study about this chapter in detail. Let's understand what's happened. Get ready with your books. Wherever you find difficult words, you can underline them, okay, and then learn the meanings. Long ago, before the white men came to Canada, there lived a giant who caused misery wherever he went. Misery means, what you say that misery means sorrow, pain, understood? Dukh dard. So there was a monster, there was a giant, huge giant, okay? So wherever he went, he caused misery, dukh lekar ke aata tha. He was called, what was his name? Wolf Wind. Underline, his name was Wolf Wind, name of the monster. And his home was far in the north country in the night land. And where was his home? In the night land. 2 times night bolna hai. Night land, okay? And name of the giant? Wolf Wind, okay? So great was his terror that his appearance made the trees crack in fear. His fear would make the smaller trees tremble and the flowers bend their heads closer to the ground, hoping to hide. So it was so dangerous that the trees would crack in fear. Trees उसको देख करके चटक जाते थे. Understood? Trees उनको देख करके चटक जाते थे whenever it used to come. Okay, and then flowers used to turn their heads down to the ground. Flowers अपने सर झुका के ground में छुपा देते थे. Understood? In fear, डर के मारे. Understood? And the cornfields were laid low. Cornfields means the field of corn. Okay, corn, you know, bhutta. Understood? Corn. So cornfields, they laid low. वो लोग छुप जाते थे ऐसे करके, नीचे झुक जाते थे. Understood? Everybody, सारे पेड़ पौधे उसको देख के बड़ा डरते थे. So they used to fear too much looking at this wolf wind. Okay. The tall trees and the flowers of the forest dropped dead. Tall trees and flowers तो मानो dead हो जाते थे इतना डर के. Even the great waters grew white and tried to escape the giant, screaming and moaning. Moaning means to cry in pain. Okay, moaning, underline, and write down to cry in pain. And screaming मतलब पता है चीखना. The waters used to turn white. पानी फीका पड़ जाता था. Understood? The water used to turn whitish color in fear. पानी को भी डर लगता था. सब लोग उसको देख के बहुत डरते थे. Now, once it so happened that Wolfwind arrived in the south to the country in a great rage. He remorselessly killed and devoured anyone who happened to be in his path. Many Indian families lived near the sea then. The adults of the settlement had gone out to fishing in the sea. They had taken their canoes far off the coast while their children were alone at the shore. In the evening, without any warning, Wolfwind attacked the area and started looking for prey. So one day in the south, what happened was that the Wolfwind अचानक उस south में आ जाता है. Understood? With great rage, in a very angry manner, in a very angry way, he comes. Okay, in the south. So there were many people, those used to live beside the sea. Understood? Now there were many Indian families also, those used to live in the sea. Now people, सभी को किसी को पता नहीं था आज Wolfwind आने वाला है. So everybody had, कोई fishing के लिए गया था, कोई कहीं गया था. Understood? So some of the men, they went for fishing. Okay, they had taken their canoes of their. So you can see canoes. What is the meaning of canoes? Canoes means small boats लेकर के सब shipping करने गए थे. Sorry, fishing करने गए थे. Now the Wolfwind had come without any warning, okay, and had attacked the sea, attacked everyone, and it was looking for prey. Prey means shikar, okay, it had looking for prey. He was sure of his strength and did not hunt quietly. I am Wolfwind, he howled. Cross not my path if you want to live. Anyone who comes in my way will become next meal. So he said that I am the strongest Wolfwind. I can crack anything, I can break anything. Don't come to my way. If you come in front of me, I can kill you and you will become my next meal. आप मेरा next भोजन बन जाएंगे if you come in front of me. If you care for your life, अगर आपको अपना life पसंद है, don't come in front of me. The wolf went, shouted and said. Okay, now what happened? Anyone who comes will become my meal. In his fury means gussa, he tossed the waters of the ocean from side to side and he came. वो तो एक तूफान था. वुल्फ विंड कौन था? He was a wolf wind like this. So he tossed the waters. पानी के ऊपर ऐसे ऐसे पानी को करने लगा. He tossed the waters, okay, of the ocean from side to side. और सारे fishermen, everybody was crying in fear. Wolf wind found them easily, caught them in water and broke their boats and killed them all. He raged through in the night looking for more fisher folk in the ocean to kill. Now the wolf wind went inside the ocean, broke their boats, canoes, उनके canoes को तोड़ दिया, उनके boats को तोड़ दिया, fishermen सबको मार दिया. It killed all the fishermen, okay? And then the wolf wind went forward and forward to kill more animals, okay, and more men. रात भर उसने यही किया, okay? When morning came, wolf wind saw little children playing on the shore. Shore means किनारा में. When morning came, wolf wind saw that अरे small children, they are playing in the shore. They are playing in the corner. What to do? Not satisfied, decided to catch them and kill them too. The wolf wind also thought, I will kill these children also. Wolf wind was not satisfied. उसको शांति नहीं हुई थी. He wanted to kill these small children also. He rushed madly towards the shore with such great speed and that he had made the water dash against the rocks. और वो दौड़ करके गया to kill the small children, those who were playing. देखो नाजुक बच्चे को भी मारना है. Wolf wind is very naughty. Understood? Is very naughty because it wants to kill the small children. बच्चों ने क्या किया? They were playing only in the shore now, but the wolf wind doesn't understand. He has to kill everyone. Understood? The wolf wind was very now angry. Now what happened? The children saw him and ran. Understood? बच्चे ने उन्हें देखा and the बच्चा, all the children started running. Okay, that wolf wind आया, भागो यहाँ से. Understood? All the children started running. They found a great cave in the rocks. They took shelter there and blocked them out of the cave with a huge boulder. Wolf wind tried with all his might but could not move the boulder from its place. He finally lost strength and went away still roaring, "He cannot escape from me, I will return." All the children ran away. Where did the children go? They went inside the cave. They went inside a cave. एक गुफा के अंदर घुस गए and they blocked the mouth of the cave with a huge boulder. And they blocked the mouth. गुफा का मुख था, गुफा का mouth. बच्चे जहाँ से घुसे, they had blocked it with a huge boulder. And then wolf wind came and said that wolf wind could not enter. बच्चों को नहीं मार पाए, बच्चे छुप गए थे गुफा के अंदर. Now the wolf wind said that I am wolf wind, आप मेरे शिकार से बच नहीं सकते, मैं फिर से आऊँगा. I will return, I will kill all of you. Understood? The wolf wind said this. Understanding that nicely? Next paragraph out here, you can see. The children were terrified. बच्चे बहुत डर गए थे. Understood? They remained inside the cave long after the giant had gone away. They were extremely sad because they knew the giant had killed their parents. When they finally came out of the cave, they did not stay there. They ran into the forest for safety and reached Willow Land. Understood? There they found fresh green grass, flowers and streams. A dense forest now lay between them and the north country, protecting them securely from wolf wind. Now what happened? The children were staying inside there. बच्चे निकलने से डर रहे थे. Because they knew that their parents were killed by the wolf wind. बच्चे कहाँ जाए? Parents were also killed. Their house were destroyed. Where to go? After thinking so much time, the children, they came out of the caves. बच्चे बाहर निकले. And the children, what they wanted to do, understood? They went inside the forest. वो बच्चे जंगल के अंदर चले गए. घूमते कहाँ पहुँच गए? They underlined where they reached in the Willow Land. Understood? वो Willow Land में पहुँच गए. Okay. And Willow Land was a beautiful land. Understood? Where there were flowers, where there were fruits, where there were different small birds. एक बहुत अच्छे land में बच्चे पहुँच गए. उस नाम का नाम था Willow Land. Okay. Now There they were secure. बच्चे वहाँ पे सुरक्षित थे. They were secure out there. But Wolfwind was true to his promise. Wolfwind बता के गया था ना that I will return, I will kill you all, and I will come to kill you all. Wolfwind was sure of his promise. He returned. वो फिर से आया बच्चों को मारने. He returned to find the children. Once again he howled and raged but could not find the children because बच्चे तो भाग के कहाँ चले गए थे? In the willow land. Okay. The trees of the forest spread their great branches and leaves like a huge blanket and protected the children. His failure only increased his rage. He swore vengeance and soon returned to the charm of the frost. He was another. Okay, now see what happened. विलो लैंड तो बहुत अच्छा था, अंडरस्टूड. वहाँ के पेड़ भी बहुत शक्तिशाली थे, अंडरस्टूड. एंड एवरीबडी व्हाट हैपेंड, ऑल द ट्रीज इन द विलो लैंड दे हैड प्रोटेक्टेड द चिल्ड्रन. सो व्हेन वुल्फविंड खोजते विलो लैंड में आ गया, अंडरस्टूड. एंड वुल्फविंड कुड नॉट एंटर द फॉरेस्ट बिकॉज all the trees and everybody was protecting the small children, understood. Now what happened was that Wolfwind got very angry. I cannot enter the kill the children. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है, मुझे घुसने नहीं दे रहे, मैं चाहता अपने दूसरे दोस्त को बुला के लेके आता हूँ, understood. The Wolfwind gone and to bring his another friend. What is the name of his another friend? Underline. Charm of the frost. Charm of the frost. Listen. Charm of the frost. कौन था? दूसरा दोस्त था किसका? Wolfwind का. He was another giant. वो दूसरा giant था. And together they had destroyed many villages. पहले भी बहुत villages they had destroyed. They tried to work to kill. Okay, they tried to together to destroy the forest, but realized that the trees were too many to kill. The trees spruce, fir, hemlock and pine firmly stood their ground. When the two giants walked among their numbers, they laughed and swayed. Now what happened was that these two, they together came, okay, and then what happened was that still they could not enter because the trees in willow land, they were very, very strong. What were the trees? Underline, the trees were spruce, fir, hemlock and pine. Okay, these trees were there in the willow land. They stood very firmly. You cannot harm us, they said. We are strong, for we too have come from the night land and the far country. Wolfwind and Charm of the Frost realized that they had no power over these trees. Okay, all the trees, they were laughing, understood, because the trees were very powerful, understood, and the Wolfwind and the Charm of the Frost cannot enter the forest. Okay, now the trees, they were laughing and saying that हम भी night land से आते हैं, understood. We also come from which land? The trees had come from which land? Underline, night land, understood. और हम भी तुम्हारे जैसे पावरफुल हैं, understood. You cannot enter our willow land. भाग जाओ यहाँ से, understood. बच्चे हमारे पास हैं, understood, and you cannot enter inside the willow land. Go away. Wolfwind and Charm of the Forest, head down हो गया उनका, शर्म से झुक गया, because they understood हमारा बस यहाँ पे नहीं चलने वाला है. We have to go back again. Okay, now see what happened. But there were other trees that could not withstand the might of the two giants. Wolfwind and Charm of the Frost killed the leaves of beech, birch, oak, maple, alder and willow trees. The children saw this, and to protect themselves they moved closer to the sturdy trees who came from the night land. The children were saddened again when they saw the Wolfwind had taken his revenge. Summer had returned to the southland, taking the rainbow road to the wilderness of flowers. The forest was now lonely without any leaves. There was not a whisper even in the trees. At the last it was that the time of the year when Glooskap, the ruler of the earth, gave his yearly gifts to the children. Now what happened? All the trees were not strong, so the Wolfwind and the Wolfwind and the, what was the other name, friend? What was his name? His name was, as I told you, what was his name? His name was Charm of the Frost. So Wolfwind and Charm of the Frost कुछ trees को तो नहीं मार पाए, but बाकी trees को destroy कर दिया, understood. Their leaves were all flown away, their leaves were all dead, understood. So all the trees, they were very, very sad, understood. So now another person comes. His name is Glooskap. Who is Glooskap? Glooskap is the ruler of the earth. Okay, Glooskap देवता है, understood. He is the ruler of the earth. Okay, ruler of the earth. Okay, Glooskap is the ruler of the earth. Now Glooskap आता है and Glooskap क्या करता है? Glooskap says, Glooskap तो ruler है, Glooskap आके बोलता है बच्चों, what do you want? Understood? I have come to give you gifts. Say me, what do you want? Understood? What do you wish for? He asks the children. We want nothing for ourselves. हमें अपने लिए कुछ नहीं चाहिए. We want nothing for ourselves. We wish for the leaves that were killed by the wolf wind to live again. हमें अपने लिए कुछ नहीं चाहिए, but we want one thing. वुल्फ विंड ने जो इतना सारा लीव्स इन पेड़ों का डिस्ट्रॉय किया है, उन लीव्स को ना आप फिर से ला दो ताकि पेड़ फिर से हरा भरा दिखे. अंडरस्टूड? सो दैट ग्रीनरी कम्स एवरीवेयर. अंडरस्टूड? प्लीज ब्रिंग अस द लीव्स, Glooskap. Please bring us the leaves. The children said that. Glooskap considered their wish silently for a long time. After that time, he had not made yet all the birds. There were only a few birds like the seagull and crane, wild duck and loon, kingfisher and brant and curlew. Wolfwind had no power over them. There were also other birds sturdy enough to dwell with the humans and provide food like hen and goose and duck and wild turkey. This time, Glooskap decided to create more birds just to make the children happy. These birds had beautiful feathers and pleasant songs. Okay. Now Glooskap said that, Glooskap started thinking, अच्छा बच्चों को क्या दूँ? Now the Glooskap said that, okay, one thing I can do is that I have created only few birds. मैंने कुछ ही birds बनाए हैं. I will create birds for you. Understood? I will create birds for you and I will make you people happy. अभी तो मैंने इतने ही birds बनाए हैं. What are the birds that this thing Glooskap had created? Underline. Birds were seagull, crane, wild duck, loon, kingfisher, brant and curlew. You can see here third line. ये birds बन चुके हैं. And other birds I will make for you. I cannot bring back which is already dead, but I will not let them disappear. I will take all the fallen leaves and turn them into birds. They will never forget how they were born. When autumn comes, they will follow summer into the southland. When spring comes every year, they will return to life as close to the trees where they came as far as possible. Glooskap said that tree leaves are dead. मैं लीव्स तो वापस नहीं लेके आ सकता हूँ, बट हाँ मैं एक चीज कर सकता हूँ, दैट इज विद दीज लीव्स आई कैन कन्वर्ट देम इनटू डिफरेंट बर्ड्स. मैं इनका बर्ड्स बना सकता हूँ एंड दीज बर्ड्स विल बी वेरी डिफरेंट बर्ड्स. अंडरस्टूड? विच विल गो टू द साउथलैंड इन द समर में ये साउथलैंड चले जाएंगे. एंड when the spring comes, understood, they will come to you, they will come in this forest every year and they will sing very beautiful songs. You have lost much, as I shall see. You are protected. The trees that protected you at such a cost will have the power to bring forth new leaves every spring. They will not have bare branches during the summer. I shall also take away powers from two giants so that they cannot harm children so easily. Okay, now the Glooskap said that, okay, ये जो trees जिन्होंने आपकी protection की, the trees which protected you, I am also giving them a wish that ये trees का leaves कभी भी गिरेगा नहीं. These trees will never shed their leaves. They will keep protecting you. Okay, and they will be all time evergreen trees. Okay, so beautiful. So Glooskap started giving them wishes and blessings. Okay. And one thing Glooskap said, I will destroy these two giants forever. मैं इनको मार डालूंगा ताकि कभी वापस ना आ पाए और आप सबको ऐसे डिस्ट्रॉय ना कर पाए. ठीक है? Last paragraph. With a wave of his wand means जादुई छड़ी. Okay, underline wand and write down magical stick. Okay. Glooskap immediately made little birds spring up from the ground where the dead leaves lay. They were brown and red robin, red breeze and thrushes that sprung from leaves of oak. So Glooskap did his wand and made many different birds. Okay, birds like red robin, red breast. Okay, the yellow, green and brown finches and hummingbirds sprung from the leaves of the elder and willow. And he has also created hummingbirds also. Hummingbirds are very small little birds. ये भी बने. And finally, there were scarlet tanagers and orioles that came from the Canadian maple. Okay, true to the Glooskap word, the birds returned to the birthplace, and every summer the children, on seeing them, were happy again and thrived. So what happened was that they were so happy to see them, that what had happened was that every year they used to see green trees and beautiful birds, and they never went anywhere. Okay, so this is where your story ends. Students, we are coming with the question answers. Students, we are here with the solutions of your chapter number 4, how Glooskap made the birds. So the first is fill in the blanks now. So the first one will be here, Canada. Okay, most of the characters were what? Afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of willow wind. Okay, of wolf wind. Glooskap, third one, wolf wind's land. Fourth one, Dash provided. What provided? Willow wind land. Fifth one, willow wind and the charm of the frost were what? Merciless. Nirday. Understood? They don't have feelings from anyone. Merciless. Sixth one, the children asked the Glooskap for new life for the trees. And then seventh one, the fallen leaves were changed into what? Birds. Then the birds left the children during the cold time of the year. और कब आएंगे? Spring time में. Okay. The children felt dash from the birds, comfort. Understood? Aram. The birds were a gift from Glooskap. Glooskap ने gift किया था. Who was Glooskap? Glooskap was the yes, he was the earth. Understood? He gave gift to the earth. He was Mother Earth. Okay, and he gave gift to the children. Okay, gave to the gift from Glooskap to the children. Done. Next, part B, number 1. What was the life like in the night land? Life in the night land was dominated by a giant called Wolfland, Wolfwind. Okay. Number 2, the terror he brought to the land. Number 1 only has 3 parts. Okay, so this is answer number 1. It has 3 parts. Life in the night was dominated by a wolf wind. Number 2, the terror was brought to the land, caused the trees to crack in fear and flowers to bend. And part 3, he even caused the water to turn white in fear. I told you the water also means it used to convert into white in fear. Then number 2, what happened to the adults in the Indian village? When the wolf wind came to the south, he killed all those who crossed his path. The adults who were out in the sea fishing were killed and destroyed. He had killed all the adults, those who went for fishing. Third one, who protected the children from wolf wind? The children first sought protection to a cave. पहले cave में गए थे. Understood? After that, and then he put the cave mouth was blocked with a what? With a big rock. And then later they were protected by the big strong trees that were found in the forest of the willow land, and then they went and jumped to the willow land. Next question, number 4. In what way did the charm of the forest contribute to the misery? When the wolf wind failed to harm the children by himself, he brought charm of the frost along with him. Together they killed the leaves of the oak, maple, alder and willow among trees. Okay. Number 5. What did the children ask to Glooskap? The children asked Glooskap to bring back the leaves that were killed by the wolf wind and while protecting them. But what happened? Then Glooskap told that they could not bring the died things, but he can always convert the leaves into what? Into birds with beautiful features that sang melodious songs. And the last one, how did this gift soothe the children? कैसे children को अच्छा लगा? The children were soothed because now the dead leaves had been turned into lovely birds. And all of the rest of the questions have been duly provided in the links which are there in the description box. You will go there and you can copy the links from there. Okay, and you will write all these answers also. I hope this was a fruitful class. So students, we'll meet up in the next lesson. Till then, take care.